Hello and good morning, everybody. Today we are going to take Unit 1, Lesson 2. I want to be a or an. Pupils Book, page 13. Activity Book, page 7. First, we're going to discuss the objectives. Number 1, use a or an properly in a sentence about jobs. Number 2, associate third-person singular pronouns she, he, or it with doesn't, and other personal pronouns they, we, you, I with don't. Third objective, express feelings about jobs for the future using want or don't want. Last objective, create a poster about a favorite job with drawing and written sentences. Okay, let's start. What? When do we use a or an? We use an before a word that starts with a vowel. What are our vowels? They are 5 vowels. What are they? A, E, I, U, and O. So these are the 5 vowels. We use an before a word that starts with one of these 5 vowels. Now, we're going to put a or an in the right category. Number 1, so this is number 1, we have paramedic. Is P a vowel? No, it's not. So we use a. What about number 2, athlete? Is a vowel? Yes, it is. So we use an. Number 1, a paramedic. Number 2, an athlete. Number 3, architect. Is a vowel? Yes, it is. So we use an. Number 3, an architect. Number 4, photographer. Is P a vowel? No, it's not. So we use a photographer. Number 5, graphic designer. The G is not a vowel, so we use a. A graphic designer. 6, we have artist. Is a vowel? Yes, it is. So we're going to use an. Number 6, an artist. Okay, 7, we have judge. The J, it's not a vowel, so we're going to use a judge. 8, we have librarian. Is the L a vowel? No, it's not. So we're going to use a. So this is how to put a or an before the word. We put an when we have a vowel, all right? Now, what do you want to be? So here we have the pronouns I, you, we, and they. Okay? When we have those vowels, we do not add s after the verb, like here. Look, we have she and he. Because we have she and he, we must put an s after the verb, all right? Let's read the sentences. I want to be an architect. You want to be a hairdresser. Look over here. We. We is not a singular pronoun. We is plural. A lot of people. We want to be graphic designers. So we put S here and we do not put either a or an. We use a or an when it's singular, when it's just one person. But here, graphic designers are a lot of people because we used we. We is a pronoun for plural when it's a lot of people. The same with they. Look over here. They want to be paramedics. Okay, so when we have an S in the end, it means that there are a lot of people. And we do not put a or an before the word, all right? Now, she wants to be a photographer. He wants to be an athlete. All right. What do you want to be? This is the question we're going to use. It's our lesson today. Now, if we're going to use a negative sentence with don't or doesn't, with don't, we use the pronouns I, you, we, and they. With doesn't, we use the pronouns she and he. Let's read. With don't, I don't want to be an athlete. You don't want to be a judge. We don't want to be paramedics. Again, no a or am because it's a lot of people. Again, we don't want to be paramedics. They don't want to be graphic designers. Now, with doesn't, we use she and he. She doesn't want to be a librarian. He doesn't want to be a hairdresser. Now, we're going to put don't or doesn't in the right sentence. Let's start. She, what do we use with she? Don't or doesn't? We use doesn't, of course. So she doesn't want to be a scientist. Number two, they. Should we use don't or doesn't? We use don't. They don't want to be dentists. Three, we. With we use don't. We don't want to be graphic designers. Number four, he. He is like she. He and she are the same. We use doesn't with he. He doesn't want to be an architect. Number five, you. You is like they and we. You don't want to be an athlete. Number six, she doesn't want to be a librarian. Number seven, I don't want to be a photographer. And then the last one, he doesn't want to be a paramedic. Now, what do you want to be? Now we're going to start with the questions. We have do and does. The pronouns that come with do are you, I, they, and we. Let's read them. What do you want to be? What do I want to be? And what do they want to be? What do we want to be? Now with does, we use she and he. Also, we use names of people, all right? Like this, what does she want to be? What does he want to be? What does Amy want to be? What does Jack want to be? All right? Okay, the S that comes with she and he. Be careful here. This is very important. She, in the sentence we say she she wants to be a judge. And if it's negative, we say she doesn't want to be an athlete. Like I said, when we have she or he, we add s to the verb. However, we do not add the s to the verb when we have doesn't or in the question. As you can see here, she doesn't want. There is no s here because we have doesn't. Here in the question, we don't add the s to the verb. We say, what does she want? No s because it's a question, all right? And we have does. The same here, we have doesn't. But in the first sentence, it's positive. We say she wants. There is no does or doesn't here. So we have to add s to the verb, all right? Let's read them with he. He, it's the same thing as she. He wants to be a dentist. He doesn't want to be a scientist. As you can see here, no S because we have doesn't. Also question, what does he want to be? It's a question. We don't add S to the verb because it's a question, all right? Now, choose the correct answer. What do you want or wants? It's a question. We don't add S to the question. So the right answer is want. What do you want to be? Also, it's you. We don't add S when we have the pronoun you. Number 2, I want or wants to be a photographer. It's I. We don't add S with an I, so it's want. I want to be a photographer. Number 3, I don't or doesn't want to be a scientist. Of course, with I, we use don't. All right? So I don't want to be a scientist. Number 4, what do or does Ali want to be? Okay, so Ali is a name. It's a he. What comes with he? Does. So, what does Ali want to be? Number 5, he want or wants. We said with he and she, we add an S to the verb. So the answer is wants. Let's read the sentence. Number 5, he wants to be a paramedic. Number 6, he doesn't want or wants. What did I just say? When we have doesn't, we do not add an S to the verb. So the answer is want. He doesn't want to be an athlete. Number 7, what does Noura want or wants? Okay, it's Noura, but it's a question. So we choose want, not wants. What does Noura want to be? 8, she. She, like he, we add an S to the verb. So, she wants to be a graphic designer. The last one, she don't or doesn't want to be a hairdresser. She doesn't. Okay, so she doesn't want to be a hairdresser. Now, let's finish our lesson with the Unit 2 song, all right? Okay, so now I'm gonna sing the song for you. I hope you memorize it and repeat it so many times so you can memorize the way this grammatical structure is being said. Let's start. What do you want to be? Hurrah, hurrah. What do you want to be? Hurrah, hurrah. What does she want to be? What does he want to be? What do they want to be? I want to be an architect, hurrah, hurrah. I want to be an architect, hurrah, hurrah. I want to be an architect, I want to be an architect, I want to be an architect. She wants to be a judge, hurrah, hurrah. She wants to be a judge, hurrah, hurrah. She wants to be a judge. She wants to be a judge. She wants to be a judge. He wants to be a librarian, hurrah, hurrah. He wants to be a librarian, hurrah, hurrah. He wants to be a librarian, he wants to be a librarian. He wants to be a librarian. They want to be architects, hurrah, hurrah. They want to be architects, hurrah, hurrah. They want to be architects, they want to be architects. They want to be architects. All right, in the end, the homework is Activity Book, page 7. This was Teacher Farah Al Maimouni. Thank you very much.